Hi guys, my name's Carl. Welcome to another episode of Bodz. Today's episode is the last one of the series of number 4 of the chest, and we're going to do something a little bit different today as we've done in the last ones. We've brought body movements, cables, supersetting. Today we're going to do a little bit of heavier stuff on the chest. In this series here, in this workouts, we'll probably need a spotter. It's a good idea to have a spotter. So what I'm actually going to do today is do some heavy stuff, try and lift my body weight a little bit more than that, just to put a little bit more emphasis on the chest and then overload a little bit. So we'll start off today on the basic exercise. We're going to do a flat dumbbell barbell press. We're going to do a decline press. We're going to do a dumbbell press flat and a dumbbell fly. So we'll start off today on the barbell bench press flat. So this one here, I normally start off, I've done a warm-up. Remember, always do a warm-up before you do heavy stuff, just to get blood circulating and you don't tear a muscle. I'm actually going to bench press 70 kgs. I only weigh 74 kgs. So I'll bench press 74, and after that I'll start going up. I'll go to 90, then hopefully 100 kgs, which is more than my body weight basically. So it's not an easy task. So I'll start off with the 70, try and do as many as I can, rack it back up, and then do the other 2 sets after that. Alright, I've always been one that's been able to be versatile. That's a good thing about doing weight training too over the period of years that I've been doing it, is to be versatile with everything, being able to do heavy weights, being able to do body movements, being able to do supersets, high intensity training. You want to work everything. So that's basically 12 reps that I'm getting out for 70 kgs. I'm going to go to 90 now and see if I can get 8 to 10 out. Then I'll try 100 kgs. Get as many as I can out there, so that way it's an overload in your chest. So we'll do the 90. Okay, so we're back for 90 kgs. As I said, when you start doing heavy stuff, just try and get as much as you can out, because it is an overload anyway, and it is going to help you with growth, basically doing that. So do as many as you can. So I'll do the 90 and do as many as you can, have a break. I suggest having at least a minute to 2 minutes break before doing the next heavy set. Gives time for everything to rebuild up again for that boost. So we'll try the 90 kgs. Ready? Two off, 12 and 10. Okay, last set for 100 kgs and see if I can get 8. Okay guys, we're back for the last set here. It's 100 kgs. 100 kgs doesn't seem very much, but it is quite a bit of weight, especially when you're lifting a free weight over the top, bring it right down to your chest and back up again. I'll have a spotter regardless, because you never know when something goes wrong. When you start lifting heavy weights, make sure you have a spotter. Because anything can go. You might twist your arm or something, or you might find that you can't lift the weight back up and it's lying on your chest there, which is not a good thing. So always have a spotter with it, and make sure that you're safe when you do lift heavy weights. So the last set we're going is 100 kgs. I'll do as many as I can. I don't lift this weight all the time. I just do it occasionally, but we'll give it a shot and see how we go. Go. Just come down and up with it. That is heavy. Okay, so that's really 3 sets, 12 with 70, 90 with 10, and 100 with 8 kg. So, as I said, give a couple of minutes rest in between. Gives time for everything to build up. It's not necessary that you go straight to it, but try and allocate a rep range in your head. Try and really concentrate on getting that out. If you can't, drop the weight. You don't have to necessarily do what I do. You know what I mean? Sometimes, as I'm feeling good, I think my max is about 120, which is pretty good, and it's on a standard basis, basically. It's normal. Some people might not be able to lift that, but give the best shot you can. As I said, an overload is always good, and it's something different. Okay guys, we're back around, and we're going to do some dumbbell stuff now. Remember, with dumbbells, it's a little bit more difficult, because the bar, you've got both arms pushing. Dumbbells, you've got separate. So you make sure that obviously one arm's not stronger than the other, and you find that you're hyperextending one side, especially with heavy stuff. That's where you can end up with a real massive injury, and that's what you don't want. So what I'm actually going to do is some incline stuff on the chest to work the upper, and I'll do this with dumbbells. So I'll start off with 30 kilo and then go up to 40, and then might go up a little bit more after that. And then I'm going to do a heavy dumbbell fly incline too for the chest. So we'll start off with the incline chest press, and we'll do 30 kilos, and we'll go up from there. Okay, with these here, when you go back, try and push both of the knees up so you can lift them straight up. Don't try and reach one back at a time, because that's too hard too. You start pulling muscles and start pulling your shoulders back in the wrong direction. So try and get both at the same time when you go up. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're back again guys. Now I'm going to try 40 kgs incline. Again, you know what I mean, people say, oh, that's not a lot of weight. It is once you've been around the corner, you've done a bench press of 70, 90, then 100. So you've done 12, 10 and 8. Then you come back around and you do an incline dumbbell press now, and I've done 30 for 10. I'm going to do 40 now for another 8 incline. Then after that, yet again, I'm going to pick the 30 kilo dumbbells up and do 10 30 kilo dumbbell flies incline, put them down, and then after a break, I'm going to pick up the 40s again and do another 8 reps dumbbell flies incline. So it is quite a bit of weight. Then we're going to finish off with some decline stuff. So remember, it is intensity on your chest. Your chest will grow. You will get good size out of this, and it puts quite a bit of burden on trying to get those reps out all the time, especially one after another. Okay, so we'll go for the dumbbell, incline dumbbell chest press, and we'll do 40 kgs. As I said, have a spotter. Oh. Yeah, doing dumbbells, especially separately with the arms, takes a lot of upper body strength, and plus those stabilizer muscles have got to be pretty good too. All right guys, we're back for the last 2 sets. We're going to do dumbbell flies. It's funny, I recall this when I first started weights. I was lucky to lift 12 kgs, and when I look at it now, the time has passed so quick that I'm up to dumbbell flying 30 and 40 kilo dumbbells. So remember, progression is always the key. If you continue on with something, you'll eventually get to your goal and beyond. So remember that. Perseverance is the biggest thing, and if you keep perseverance up, you will succeed. So now what we'll do is we'll do the 30 kg. So I'm going to do 8 reps with those, have a rest, and I'll do the last ones with the 40. Okay. Let's get under my elbows if you can. Alright guys, so I'm back for the last set. I'm finding now that it's starting to become very hard because obviously I've lifted quite a few heavy sets. So we're going to do the last one for 40. Again, please don't try this at home if you haven't been doing weights for a while and you're not experienced at this, because if you tear your shoulder girdle, you'll be out of action a long time. So make sure if you are going to do this with the dumbbell flies, or you incline on doing it, that you get somebody to spot you under the elbows, and make sure that you have been doing weights for a while, because this is no be a tear fast task. Sorry, this is quite heavy. So I'm looking at 80 kgs here, and I weigh 72, so I'm lifting more than my body weight, which is a fly. Okay. Alright, I think I'm spanked. Okay, that's quite intense. I knew I really felt the chest there, really stretching to get that force and push it back up again. So that's those two sets. So the last thing we've got is barbell decline bench press, just for 2 sets, and then we'll finish off from there. Alright guys, so I'm down for the last set, which is decline, which is working underneath the bottom of the chest. I'm going to finish off with 2 sets as well, because I do feel now that I've lifted an ample amount of weight just to get a little bit more pump in my chest and spine. We can do that. But as I said, try and do the best effort you possibly can with the heavy stuff. And the best effort that you do in the most safest way also. Okay, so I'll do the last one. We'll do a decline press. I'll do 1 set, then have a rest, and do the last one and finish off. Back to the last decline barbell Smith machine bench press. Fine, so we'll do the last set. Okay, you know when you're getting tired, when you find it hard to push the bar up, and you know that's about your limitation. Alright, so what we've actually done today, we've separated the chest on flat, incline, decline. So no matter what you do with the chest as regards heavy, make sure you separate it out like you do some stuff flat to work the whole of the chest, then you work the top of the chest with maybe dumbbells, incline, and then the bottom of it with decline. You can even do body weight dips as long as you've got some weight hanging in, so it's got a bit more intensity or a bit more heavy resistance there you're using. But as I said too, with this, make sure that you do have a spotter, because when you tend to go heavy, the form goes out the window too, so make sure you have a spotter so your technique's good, and if you find that one arm struggling more than the other, drop the weight down and just go appropriately a little bit heavy but not over the top. Alright, so that's the series for the chest guys. I hope this has helped you. Remember, consistency is the key to results. If you keep the consistency up, you'll definitely get results. So next time we'll come back again, we'll start the series with the legs, and then we'll follow on from that. But as I say always guys, go hard and achieve.